Nazarini. I'll be your host today for Griffin Burns Q&A. So let's do a round of applause. So I'll invite Griffin onto the stage.
Hey everybody. Bonjour tout le monde. Je suis content d'être ici. Je sais. Mais now I speak English. Good to see everybody. Can you all hear me fine? Good? Okay, cool. I'll stop talking now.
Oh, you can keep going.
Oh, okay. Je m'appelle Griffin Burns. Je suis un, comment dit-on, voice actor. Double. Trop difficile. Anyways, okay. Let's start some questions.
Yes, so we got some questions online, so we could submit.
Cool.
Stay
Thank you,
hydrated,
Subway.
guys. So we got some online questions, and
Okay.
after I will invite the audience to come up to the lovely microphone over there to ask some live questions.
Sweet.
Okay, so let's start. So, which series is your dream to voice act for?
Which series is my dream to voice act for? Could this include things that aren't anime? Or okay. Well, first off, I will start with anime. I'll say it'd be cool to be in Chainsaw Man. That'd be cool. What do you think about that? And then, okay, dream original animation. Does anybody know King of the Hill? God dang it, Bobby! Oh, whoop your ass. I would like to be in that show if it ever came back. That'd be so fun.
And what's fun about voice acting for you? Like, what do you enjoy the most about it?
What do I enjoy the most about voice acting? Well, as of late, the most fun thing is doing stuff like this, meeting people, traveling. It's really cool. But I like to, I'm just naturally a performer, and I like to be in the booth performing and making voices, and to get to do that as a job is a dream come true. Yeah.
And you arrived last night. What do you think of the snow?
It is, so I actually went outside, je marche en ville, is that right? To the town. Too cold. Way too cold. I did like a block and then came back to the hotel.
Even with the Canada Goose?
Even with Canada Goose, but it wasn't my upper body that was cold, it was my feet.
We'll have to get your snow pants.
Yes, I need some snow pants. But yeah, I forget the question, but it was good getting here.
Good. You enjoy the snow? You got to walk outside?
The snow was really nice to look at. To look at, that's it.
We'll get you back in the summer season then.
Okay, thank you.
What role do you think launched your career?
What role? Well, that's an interesting question because I've been doing voiceover for much longer than most people know me. How do I say that? People have maybe known me more from the last few years, but I've been doing VO since about 2010. I moved to Los Angeles in 2010 after college, and I think I started that year. I didn't really start doing it full time until about 2013, 2014. But the role that everybody knows me now for is Child in Genshin Impact. And especially the line, hey girlie, hold still.
Talking about Child, I see some people cosplaying Child. Could I ask them to stand up?
Who's cosplaying Child? Woo! Looking mighty Tartaglia delicious. So delicious.
Is there anyone else who dressed up as characters that you voiced?
I don't know. Is there any Muichiro Tokaido or from Demon Slayer? Okay, we got a Demon Slayer fan there. Any Dopios from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
No, but there's risotto.
Oh, woo, nice. Looking awesome. Yeah.
Lots of Child.
There's some Childs out there.
Talking about Child, you got an inflatable one, right?
I do. I call it an air dancer. I thought it'd be fun to bring to conventions. So if you come by the booth, which is I think the hallway over, there's an inflatable child that waves in the breeze, and you may get whacked by him. I'm sorry. He's uncontrollable, which is very in character, I believe.
So how is traveling with that air dancer?
It's not too bad. I got a larger suitcase to fit the fan. It's the thing is attached to this fan that blows up through, and the fan is a little heavy and wonky. So every time I travel with it, it gets banged up a little bit. Maybe a screw goes missing. This morning, a fan pedal or whatever you want to call it, like a part of the fan broke off and was making a lot of noise. So I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'll replace it as it goes.
And what gave you the idea to bring that?
Gosh, I don't know. I started off, I had like a cardboard cutout of Child, which I brought with me. And then I thought, I'm going to one-up this. I'm going to do something different. So then I don't know, I was like, what are those wacky inflatable things at car dealerships? I want that, but I want it to look like Child. And you can get it made, apparently. So.
I'm kind of worried to see what you're going to come to one-up that.
One-up that? Ah, geez, I don't know. Maybe a drone or something.
I think we can stop
like a drone that just hovers above the table with, like, Child wig. That'd be funny.
Okay, so I think we can start with some questions from the audience. So if you guys have a question for Griffin, could you please stand up to the microphone right there?
Yeah, come on down.
Don't be shy.
I feel like we need some music.
Do you want music? Can we put music? Just a little bit?
Yeah, if we could put a little music bed down, that'd be nice. Go ahead, hi.
I'm a very big fan because I was the reason I started playing Genshin.
Awesome.
My question for you is, do you play Genshin?
Yes, not as actively as I would like to because I'm busy, but I've played to, I think I'm level AR32, main Razor, and I've enjoyed the game. I've played it enough that I kind of have a good sense of it, and but yeah, I'd like to play more. I got Child recently. I got Child. Yeah, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my gosh.
We can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you.
So, first of all, can you say hey girly to like the crowd?
Hey girlie. Hold still.
Okay, so my actual question is,
Yeah.
do you have any tips for like people who want to become voice actors?
Sure, I've probably a ton of tips. I can tell you the three components of getting into voiceover, and that is acting classes, and then voiceover specific classes. Then the next stage would be to get a demo produced so that you have like a calling card, a business card of what you sound like that you can send to people. And then lastly, you would want an agent, somebody who can represent you and send you auditions. And the whole time that you're doing all of those things, you could do pay-to-play websites online. If you're non-union, you can audition from home and try to book little jobs and stuff like that. That was sort of my journey.
Okay,
Mhm.
thank you.
Yeah,
You're
of
an
course.
amazing voice actor, by the
Oh,
way.
thank you.
Hello. So first I want to say that you're an awesome voice actor.
Aw.
And I listened to your music, to your band, and I really love it.
Oh, thank you very much.
And my question for you is, did someone inspire you to become a voice actor, or did you just like come one day and say, oh, I want to be a voice actor?
Good question. So, how did I get started with it? I honestly fell into voice acting. When I moved to Los Angeles, I had an English degree in school. I didn't really know what I was going to do. I wanted to do something creative. I've always been a musician. I played piano at the age of like 10 and then started guitar and stuff. So I moved to LA with like a loose idea. Like I would love to be a performer in some respect. I'd like to do music or acting maybe, who knows. I got a audition for a voiceover when I was new to LA, maybe 2 months into living there. And I got just so lucky that first audition that I ever did, I booked. I didn't know what voiceover was prior to that, so that moment changed the trajectory of my life. So once I got that job, I thought, wow, how do I get more of this work? And that's when I started taking classes and doing all the steps that I told you earlier. And then, rest is history.
Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
First of all, I would just like to say that your hair dancer did hit me in the face a good 3 times.
Je suis désolé.
I think you have beef with me.
Oh no.
I have many questions about like many characters you did. Is that okay?
You can
Yeah.
ask 3 questions. And if we have time, you can come back.
Alright, I'll probably come back, sorry. My first question is on the anime Charlotte, which not many people know, and you were in it, and
Yeah.
I wanted to know how you felt about like such a beautiful beginning and a suddenly terrible ending. How did you feel?
I wish I could give you a better response to this, but that is one of the first anime that I ever voiced, and it was through Bang Zoom, and it was like 9 years ago, and I haven't seen Charlotte, and I don't remember too much from it, so I apologize, but I'm very grateful that was like a start for me.
You should. It will shock you. It shocked me.
Okay.
Second of all, you are the main character of Anohana, so
That one I know.
Very sad anime. Did you cry while making?
I did. Has anybody seen Anohana here? Any hands?
I bawled my eyes.
Isn't that one so sad?
Oh.
So when we were recording that, so I don't know, maybe some of you know Patrick Seitz. Does anybody know Patrick Seitz?
Yes.
He's a fantastic human being, like really great guy, also really talented guy. He directed me on Anohana, and the beautiful thing about that show is that unlike other anime, we actually got to spend our time doing every line. Like normally with anime, you do maybe 1 or 2 takes, move on. It's very quick. But with this show, we spent a month doing all these episodes, and so we really tried to capture the emotion in it.
We can really feel it.
Oh,
Definitely.
good. I'm glad.
I can feel it all the way home.
Oh.
And my last question for now. you have many characters, but there's one I think we need to talk about. Ryota Suzui from Kakegurui.
Oh yeah. Yumiko! No!
We all know Kakegurui is a very intense anime. I cannot begin to imagine how it must have been. Like, how would you describe the experience of being in such a weird anime?
Sure. I'll poll the audience again. Has anybody seen Kakegurui? Many people have seen that one. Okay, so that one's pretty popular. Yeah, it is a shocking anime. I would say that the whole time I was recording that one, I was like, what? what is going on here? Yeah. I don't need to explain, but...
Are you sure you want me to say that?
Yeah, but it was great to be in that one. It's super fun. And Ryota, I feel like he kind of is a punching bag in that show, but it was good to be in it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Hey there.
So I was wondering, what is your favorite line from Tartaglia?
My favorite line from Tartaglia. I like one of his idle lines. It's this place is pretty dead. By which I mean there's nothing to kill. And then I like the lines I make up, like stay Tartagalicious.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
So, Diplo, I wanted to ask, how's your feet?
How are my feet? Is this a JoJo's reference?
Yes.
Oh, are they gone? Are they cut off?
They're pretty badly mangled.
Yeah, they're pretty badly mangled. Yeah, they're sore.
Alright.
Sore and bloody.
Well, that's it.
That's it.
First I wanted to say I really like your remix of Summertime Sadness.
Oh, thank you.
And I was wondering, other than Child as your favorite Genshin character, who else is your favorite Genshin character?
Well, I do like Razor. I main him, and I like Todd's performance. Me, Razor. Me, hungry. Me, wolf boy. I think if I could voice another character in the game, I feel like I'd want to do him. Yeah. Thank you.
I actually have 2 questions. My main one is, I've been wanting to get into professional voice acting for a while, so how do you actually audition for like anime characters or video games?
So with video games, you're best off having an agent. Most of the auditions I get for games come through my agent. So that's, it's a little tricky, but you'd need the demo, and then you'd need to contact an agency, and if you get representation, then they'll send you the auditions. As far as anime goes, a lot of the work comes directly from the production studios, so like Funimation in Texas and Bang Zoom in Los Angeles. Those 2 companies, you can reach out directly, especially if you have like some work that you can share, or your demo. And if they like what they hear, they might start sending you auditions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second question is, who's your favorite voice actor that you've worked with?
Favorite voice actor that I've worked with? You know what? Probably Patrick Seitz. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My question is, I feel like whenever you voice a character in like a game, it's a lot of grunts, like you're getting hit or attacking something. But in anime, of course, there's also noises like that, and also
Yeah.
there's lines. Is there a big difference between going to like a studio to record for anime and video games?
I think there's a difference. I mean, with anime, you're more concerned about timing. So what it's like when you go into a studio for that is you will be given the context of the scene. They will play back some of the scene, and then they'll give you beeps. So on the fourth imaginary beep, you'll come in and you'll try to perform in the likeness of the Japanese. So in terms of length and tone. So, you know, it'll be like beep, 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 deliver your line. So that's for anime. So that's tricky because you have to perform, you have to act. You also have to be conscious of timing and tone. With video games, you have a little more flexibility because oftentimes there's no timing. So it'll be like 300 lines on a script, and you can just kind of go boom, 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 boom. So hopefully that gives you a better sense.
Is there one that you prefer doing out of the two?
I like them both because there's different challenges in each, but I don't know. I think I like video games. They're kind of faster paced, and yeah, I don't know. They're both great.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello.
Hit it.
So I was just wondering, what goes through your head when you come up with your weird Tartaglia?
Nothing.
The song
My
covers,
mind
the
is
song,
my
the song covers, like they're so hilarious. I don't know.
Thank you very much. So, does anybody follow me on TikTok or Instagram? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Well, I gotta give credit to somebody out there. I don't know who it was. I forget. But I joined Cameo a couple years ago, kind of during COVID, and somebody suggested, could you do a cameo for me where you take some lines from the song Fergalicious and make it a child thing? And so I kind of like rewrote it and then performed it and did this whole thing for Cameo. And then I realized through doing that, so fun, the audience seems to really like it, and it just started this pattern. So I just started finding songs or fan suggestions like, hey, you should do a Justin Bieber song, or hey, you should do a Twice song. So I pay attention to what people write out there on Twitter and Instagram. You know, I see these things and I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. Or, you know, sometimes I come up with it on my own, and I've just had fun with it, you know? This has been a great way for me to tap into my childhood imagination and just do whatever I think is funny. And oftentimes, whatever you think, whatever you enjoy, if you put your heart into it and you love it, people will tend to like it too. So I just do what I like, and then hopefully, you know, it's well received. Doesn't always work.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Amazing work.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, so everybody's already said their platitudes. Great voice actor, charismatic internet figure. A lot of the people here and everywhere else got familiar with your work because of the TikToks you posted as a child and everything else.
Yeah.
I wanted to know, did the internet presence of those TikToks affect you in any way, both as a performer and as an individual?
Yes, I mean, it's definitely changed my life to be, I used to not use much social media at all. In fact, just rewind a couple years, I had barely any followers, and most people didn't even know the work that I was in, really. And I mean, just to give you an idea, Karina Vodka, who voices Paimon, a couple years ago said, you should get on TikTok, there's a lot of people asking about you. And so I joined, and I think overnight, about 40,000 people started following me. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is crazy. So I guess having that audience, and then having just so much fun with the music and seeing the response to sort of the goofy stuff that I do, it's kind of egged me on, and I've continued to make content. But I've never considered myself, I would never consider myself like a content creator or an influencer, even though maybe you could throw me in that category now. I first and foremost, I'm a voice actor, and and it's just kind of a nice bonus that there's an audience out there that likes to see what I post. But it has changed sort of how I think, and you know how I treat social media, my business. I mean everything.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
I ran into you yesterday in the lobby.
Oh, that's right.
Ignore the fact that I'm wearing glasses. I'm legit blind and I can't see if I don't wear
Me
glasses.
too. Me too. I have terrible vision.
Glasses. Do you have contacts in?
I have contacts in, but I've worn glasses since I was 4 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah, my plus 4.75 plus 5.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get the lottery ticket on that one.
Mood, same. So I have a couple questions. Some of them are kind of stupid, but you know, whatever. But the first one is, what's the most challenging character that you voice act for?
The most challenging character, I think Doppio was kind of hard because there's a lot of violent scenes where he's. Are you happy about that answer? Hey. Yeah, if you've seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you know there's a lot of violence, and you know, as a voice actor, you're screaming, and so I would say that was pretty hard on my vocal cords. Also, Akira Fudo from Devil May Cry Baby. Anybody know that one?
Yeah.
Okay, those two are up there with difficulty.
Yeah, Akira is one of my favorite characters.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
You told my friend to get a new comfort character. Like you met,
I did?
Yeah, you met my friend.
Oh.
And she was like, my favorite character is Akira Fudo, and you told her, get a new favorite character. That dude's messed up.
I don't remember saying that. Was it a late night live stream on TikTok?
No, it was at a convention, I think.
Oh.
In, I don't know, somewhere in America.
That sounds very out of character for me, but I
it
believe
wasn't in a
you.
mean way. She said it was funny. She said
Okay,
it was
okay.
in like a really funny way, and
Okay.
she thought it was hilarious because like Akira's kind of weird, but yeah,
Totally.
he's cool. He's one of my favorite characters too. Yeah.
Very nice.
But what's your favorite color?
Green.
Right.
Who likes green? Anybody? It's a great color. I like teal too, like teal and aqua. Yeah.
Animal colors.
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. That's a good one too. Yeah.
And blue.
And what?
Blue.
And blue. That's a good one. That's close to that's close to green. Close to green. Well, thank you for your questions.
Yeah, of course. It's nice meeting you.
You as well.
Yeah. Take care.
All right, you too. I'll see you around.
Hi.
Hi there.
I had a question. What is your favorite Genshin Impact vision?
Favorite vision. I'm gonna show you how much I don't know. Hydro?
Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hydro.
Safe answer.
I got this.
Hello.
Hello.
One question. Oh, all right. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta decide. Hold up. All right. You are known for many really big roles, but there is one that I did not hear here.
Okay.
Like nobody talked about.
Yeah.
I'm really curious. You were a dendritic cell
Oh,
in
yeah.
700 words.
Yeah.
How did it feel to be in such a different format of anime? You know, it really is more about a learning anime than
Yeah.
action. And do you sometimes brag about being a dendritic cell?
I've never bragged about being in that. Not that it's a great show. I've never bragged about it. And you know, to be honest, a lot of people, I've never had anybody. You might be the first person that's brought up dendritic cell at a convention.
What? You
Yeah.
don't just sit around and be like, y'all, you won't believe this. I'm
I've
a
raised
dendritic cell.
cell. He's very helpful.
Yeah.
No, yeah. But it's a fun show. It's a fun show.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah.
And
Thank
keep
you.
the great work.
Appreciate it.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. So first of all, I just want to say, like, I love all your work. And
Thank you.
Every game, a lot of games, animes, but like the one that I was wondering the most about was in JoJo.
Mhm.
How many like retakes did it take to deliver the phone
ring?
line? Yeah.
So, well, once I got it, once I got used to doing it, it didn't take that many takes, maybe a couple. But when I was auditioning for it, they had some options. They were gonna do like bring. And I was like, I don't like that. It's so
Yeah,
weird.
it sounds like a little unsettling, a little awkward.
Yeah, it was really awkward. So I remember starting the session, and they're like, "Give us a bring." So I was like, "Okay." And then afterwards we did the doo, 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 and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's that's way better, and it fits the Japanese
Really?
so much better.
Yeah, like it fits the Japanese too. It's like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's a bit difficult as a voice actor to like have a perfect transfer between the Japanese version and the English version, something that sounds like good for both of them.
Totally.
So it's good that you were able to find like a
Yeah.
middle in between of that.
I'm glad we did.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Hi.
Hey.
You've done like so many different roles that I want to know, is there a specific type of character you feel you haven't had the chance to play and that you would absolutely love to play? And on the opposite of that, from all the roles you've done so far, is there a type of character you like to play the most?
Well, the type of character I like to play, the most fun, and I think a lot of voice actors will say this, is that playing the bad guy is always fun. I can answer your other question in a couple ways. One way is that I think it'd be neat to be in like a AAA game like The Last of Us or Uncharted or something where like the performance is more grounded and subtle. I think that would be really cool to sort of test my acting ability in that way. And then another way to answer that is I think it'd be neat to take on a voice that is unrecognizable.
Surprise everyone?
Yeah, like a voice where people have no idea. Because I feel like a lot of stuff that I do, people are like, oh, I can tell it was you and that. But it'd be neat to do something that's so left field that you're like, oh my gosh, I have no idea.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the question. What is that? Oh.
You can do my ringtone.
Yeah, I got you. I do ringtones. Hey there.
Well, you did voice like a lot of different characters, and a lot of them say like goofy stuff or a lot of questionable stuff. So like, what do you feel is like the most questionable, concerning voice line?
I mean, when there's a parent coming to my table and I'm like doing the hey girlie, hold still, I feel a little weird. Not gonna lie. Like, if they don't know what the game is about, it's like, why are you telling my kid, hey, hold still? Is that fair? Okay.
And also, what was your favorite character to voice act?
I like Doppio, and then I'm gonna do a different answer just because. Anybody seen the show Children of the Whales by chance? Yes! Okay, cool, alright. So that one's like lesser known, but I voiced this character called Riadari in it, and I got to sing some really weird, creepy song that I got to just like make up off the top of my head. So that was really fun too.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And I like Tartaglia a lot.
Oh, thank you very much.
I actually, last year, 2 years ago, I actually literally like spent a lot of money on Genshin to get Child for my birthday because this band was at the same time. So I made Child and
I can relate. I spent over $100 to get Child. I know the deal.
It was the first 50-50 I lost to Kaching, so I spent even more money to get it.
Gotcha. Feel for your wallet.
Hi. My first
Hello.
question is more for peace of mind because the cast is not written anywhere. Are you Zero from Tower of Fantasy?
I believe so.
Okay. Because the first
Are
time
you
I
sure?
heard it, not
Yeah.
too sure. The first time I heard it, I was like, this is Griffin.
Yeah.
But you're just not casted anywhere, that's why.
Yeah, they didn't put my name on it. I
No.
think, but somebody screenshotted it recently and showed me that my name is on it now.
They keep changing it.
I don't know, but
My
yeah.
second question was more in Tartaglia's story quest.
Mhm.
We see a lot of relationship with Tusser.
Sure.
We really feel the energy of the big brother. Do you have any younger siblings or anything
I
like that?
don't. I have an older sister, and she's actually 12 years older, so I kind of was raised as an only child.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you would make a good family man.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very sweet.
Alright, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, everybody. Well, I want to thank you all, but I also want to tell you where I'm going to be because it's maybe a little confusing. I'm going to be like the whole way over. There's three of us: Brittany Cox, Patrick, who plays Scaramouche, and myself. So if you want to meet any of us, we're literally one hallway over. And feel free to come up, say hi. I'll be signing prints and doing selfies and stuff like that. But thank you so much. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here and braving the snow.
Yeah, so just to confirm, they're in the hallway, so as you go in to enter the con, you have to do the loop around. So you guys can see them and then you have to loop back to get to them.
Do the loop, guys. Do the loop-de-loop.
It's worth it. Go see them. Thank you, Griffin, for being here.
Yes, pleasure.
I'll let you take a break.
Okay.
See all these amazing people.
Okay, sounds good. Bye, everybody. See you soon.